don't mind the mess behind me. It's really just a charger. Also, my bed is small for the frame. I gotta get a new mattress. Let's not do that. Here's the thing, really quickly, I filmed on my camera. I already put it away, so I was like, I don't want to bring it back out. But basically, I heard that this year is the year of the fire horse. And a lot of people might say, I see Jesus in the back. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to believe in stuff like that. Well, here's my thing. In the last video that I just filmed, you're literally going to see me wearing the same outfit. I saw something about people celebrating Chinese New Year, even if they're not Chinese, and just like seeing that as the mark of the new year versus seeing New Year's everywhere else, January 1st, as the new year. And I honestly subscribe to that. I mean, I totally understand that. Like, my year didn't really start until the end of February either. So I kind of see it. Like, January is like, oh, we're going to do this resolution, we're going to do that. And it's like so unrealistic. Like, no, you're not going to do shit. And you don't even have a plan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people plan for their year. I feel like a lot of people make plans last minute or just make a resolution just to say they had a resolution and not even do shit about it because they don't even have a freaking plan to do it. So I just feel like my plans for my year really started in like February. And so now that it's March, I'm trying to like execute and like get those things off the ground. And a lot of them are off the ground. I'm like so excited for what this year has in store. But another thing that I noticed is that we are in like a transition. We're in a transitional phase, right? In the world. There's a lot of crap going on. I'm not going to speak on nothing because today's not the day for that. But what I want to say is that there's a lot of transformation going on. And this is something that I felt was coming even since like 2024, 2025. Like, I was sitting there like, something needs to change. I don't know what it is, but something's got to change. Like, the 2020s have not been giving. Like, I'm sorry, chat. Like, the 2020s have been fucking boring. And it's just like, nothing's really been like super amazing like the 2010s or like the 2000s. And I know that like every era has their things, the 90s, like the 80s, everybody has their things. Like, okay, like we have recessions, we have wars, we have a lot of political unrest and a lot of crazy disasters that have happened within the past 30 years. The thing is, we've all had like this collective unifying thing that like kind of brings us together almost. So it's kind of like, for example, with the 2010s, yes, coming out of a recession, and then all of a sudden, you know, people are just trying to live life and trying to be happy, thinking the world is going to end in 2012. So people are like dancing like the world is going to end. And it was just like fun that like things brought people together, you know? Nowadays with social media, everybody's like in their own like little bubble. And, you know, a lot of people read the same, you know, read news that is only catered to their algorithm, and like something that you might see on your algorithm I might never see on my algorithm. And it's just like everybody's in their own little bubbles, right? So it's like people don't even want to communicate, and a lot of that people do blame on COVID. But at the end of the day, I don't think COVID is really what did it, because at the end of the day, I feel like without COVID, it still would have ended like this anyway. We still would have been addicted to our phones, and it was already happening. I don't know why people are trying to act like 2020 was like the one. Like, no, like if anything, 2020 was more of an excuse to speed up the process of being addicted and being attached to our phones. But I don't think that was like the cause, because it was already happening. But the fact that people are so isolated, people see their own things online and read what they want to read and believe what they want to believe regardless of what's going on. I don't know, chat. Like, I just feel like we're not unified and we are not fighting for anything. I feel like as Gen Z, we're not fighting for anything. We don't read. We're not like, I don't know, like, what is our stance in the world? What's the stance? The oldest of Gen Z is like freaking 30 years old. What are we fighting for? What are we standing for? What do we stand for as a generation? I know that we are one of the most open generations in the world. Like, we are very accepting, very kind. And a lot of people would disagree that we're not kind, but I think we are kind because we accept a lot of things that other generations have not accepted. But one thing that I just see with us is like, we don't have the urge to read, to educate ourselves, and to actually fix the system that's broken. Like, we don't have like the energy to, like, it might even be the energy because, I mean, once again, everything's collapsing. Inflation is crazy. The job market is trash. Like, there's just a lot going on. And it's just, I really feel bad that we don't have our own kind of movement. I know most of us are still kind of young. I mean, I'm 20 years old, and I know some of us are still in college or like just trying to like live and feed ourselves rather than thinking about what to do with the world. But at the same time, it's like we don't have a stance. So I feel like me thinking all of these things in like 2024 and 2025, even back in high school, I'm like, what do we stand for again? What's so significant about us? Like, the world feels so dull. Like, what do we do? What do we even do as a generation, you know? And seeing how the world is progressing right now, 2026 is going to be a huge transformative year, hence the fire horse. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. And I noticed that the year of the fire horse, I guess, is supposed to continue until 2028. So I'm sitting here looking at it like, wait, chat, like, are we, like, what's going on? Like, we're going to be transforming, like, into something new. And, like, people always say, like, the 6 of every generation is, like, the starting point of something new. And so which is so funny because the last fire horse year was 1966 to 67. People always say 1996, transitional year, 1986, transitional year, 1976, transitional year. Like, people always say the 6th of every year is a transition. I mean, if you really want to go there, 2006, right? I mean, then again, I was like 1 year old. Like, what do I know about 2006? But like, when you look at it, 2006, okay, slowly things started declining. Then we hit a recession. You know what I'm saying? Like, right after that. And then that brought us into 2010s, which was like, woohoo! Like, things got better. And, like, things were better. So, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping that a better time is coming. But me seeing the fire horse kind of solidifies the thought processes that I had 2 years ago of we're going to enter a state of transition. Like, things are going to change a lot. Things are going to be different. And I'm okay with that. And I'm excited for that. And I think we should all get excited. I mean, hello. The fact that people feel like the world is going to end, why don't we channel that energy from 2012 and freaking dance and party like the world is going to end? Okay? Why do clubs cost $20? Bitch, if I only make $15 a fucking hour, why am I paying $20 to go to a fucking club? Like, you see the self-censor? I chewed, right? I'm trying not to cuss that much anymore, but I had to express my point. Why is it $20 to get into a club when my minimum wage is freaking $15? In some states, it's like $10 minimum wage. Why am I paying that much to go to a club that's trash? And then my other thing is like, dang, like, we don't have any inspiring music. What is going to inspire us to get up and change the world? What is going to inspire us to do stuff? Like, we recycle the same movies, we recycle the same sounds, we recycle the same artists. Like, no shade to any, but like no shade to anybody, but the top artists have been the top artists for the past 15 years. Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Drake, like Ariana Grande. Like, can we get new? Can we get something new? Like, you know what I'm saying? Something new, but like actually good with like substance. Like, I just miss substance. And I feel like a lot of that is going to come back after these hardships that we're going to go through. So all these hardships and all this stuff that we're going to go through is starting a transition to a new period, a revolution. So we're going to be better. We're going to feel better, and we're going to love each other, and we're going to love each other, chat. We're going to try, and we're going to have some fun. And I feel like that's what I'm advocating for. Let's have fun. The world is, just listen, forget about the world. Life is too short not to have fun and inspire others to have fun. And if it means that we have to change the systems that are taking and depleting our happiness and change it and make sure we educate ourselves to be able to do that, then I'm willing to take those steps to do that. These systems are not helping us. And it's like, why are we sitting here letting phones why are we letting phones distract us? Why are we letting phones take away our ability to think for ourselves and our ability to freaking pay attention to stuff? That is so stupid. Can you guys think about that? This shit was invented so you could go like this. Not invented so you could 24/7. You see how your neck look? Look how your neck looking. You fucking up your posture. You fucking up your brain cells. You're fucking up your communication skills. You literally can't hold a conversation. let alone watch a 5-minute video on how to freaking tie a bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to ruin us, and I don't want us to be ruined. So I advocate for the 3D world. I advocate for having fun. 3D world, 4D world, I don't know. I advocate just for the physical presence. Can we be physical? Can we be present? Can we do things that are real? Things that we can actually touch, smell, like really hear with our real ears and not with AirPods. Okay, things that we can like touch. Like, I don't know, like, can we just be present in the world as human beings? And I feel like a lot of our problems, at least socially, where people are not depressed, like, you know, like, we can be social and we can be happy, and we can also like learn to be together, learn conflict resolutions, learn how to just be a human being. Like, the fact that we have to learn how to be human beings kind of sucks, because we've been human beings for centuries. Like, guys, like, don't let them take shit away from you. Anyway, point of the thing is, it's the year of the fire horse. We're back, baby. We're back, baby. We're coming back, baby. And life is gonna be freaking amazing, and I'm gonna have fun. So if you don't want to have fun, if you want to be caught up in the media, you want to be caught up on social media, getting all this succubus, sexual deviant energies, all these depressing energies, all of this crap that is not helping you with shit. If y'all want to be stuck there, y'all could do that. Y'all want to be stalking people and following up on people's lives who don't even know you, don't give a fuck about you, or if they do know you, clearly don't give a fuck about you. You want to be up in people's phone and people's shit. That's your shit. You decide how to live your life. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be... What was that study that we spent over how many X amount of years on our phones? Baby, I'm not doing that. There is a big world to see. Like, you guys are going to see on my main channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling this year. There is no reason to be in the same box that you've been in for years. It's time to branch out and go and do things, explore the world, learn new things so you know how to help yourself and you know how to help your community. Okay? I'm trying to be someone who changes how people think, changes the world. I don't want to sit down and watch somebody on social media tell me a bunch of bullshit that is not fucking helping me, that I could read in a book. Why do y'all want to watch a 30-second video of something that you should freaking read, open a book and read? For all you know, that's propaganda. People be on here lying. People be on here saying stuff. When was the last time y'all picked up a book? Like, I'm really shocked. Like, I'm really shocked, chat. Like, I want us to do better. Like, I want us to do better. So the year of the horse, we are going to do better. We're going to do what? We're going to do what? We're going to do what? Okay? We're going to do better. We're going to do better this year. We're going to do better this year. We're going to be happy. We're going to be full of love. And of course, it's not going to be right away. Everybody's circumstance is different. But at the end of the day, you create your own reality. Like, rewire your brain. What do you want to do? How do you want to feel? What do you want to think about X, Y, and Z? Do that. Do that. How can you create change? Do that. Brainstorm that. Like, guys, it starts with you. Like, if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's going to come out of the woodwork and make you happy. No one's going to come out the woodwork and make you feel some type of way about, like, no one's going to come out the woodwork and change your situation. You have to do that. Nobody's going to come out the woodwork and change the world situation. Like, we have to work together. Like, why are we not working together? Because we can't even work with ourselves. When was the last time you guys sat in silence? See, like, me pausing for, like, that little 3 seconds I just paused probably made people click off. The people have probably clicked off by now. It's 13 minutes. 14 minutes. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time we just... I think I've proven my point. So, yeah. So, once again, chat. It's the year of the fire horse. Last time this happened, it was a big transitional change. We're going to be seeing these changes through 2028, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what comes after that. Okay? Because a lot of people are trying to fearmonger and trying to tell you the world is over and this, and that. If Jesus ain't tell me, if you know, I'm just feeling like there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, as there always is. Okay? So, I rest my case. I love everybody who's watching. I love everybody who's not watching. And I'm praying for everyone to wake up, get off these phones. The The first cough was real. The second one was an emphasis. Y'all gotta get off these fucking phones. I just can't. Bye.